Hello everyone. So it seems we've got a new puff piece to delve through. This puff piece is saying that Harry has sent Her Royal Highness Catherine, Princess of Wales, a letter. And within this letter, he is apologising and grovelling. And he's sending his heartfelt condolence. Apparently, it really triggered him. Well, we know the Troop in the Colour triggered him for lots of reasons. But seeing Catherine on the balcony, the beloved daughter-in-law of the king, and he's feeling regretful and he wants to make amends. So we're going to pull some cards for Harry. If you're new here, I work in layers. So the first layer is going to be all about Harry's energy. The second layer, well, we may look into Meghan, or we'll just go straight in and see how Catherine feels about all of this. We'll see where the cards land. We'll see how it goes. So please subscribe, like, and share my content about it. It really helps my channel out. Thank you guys very much for being here. I do appreciate you taking your time out of your day to watch any of my videos. So thank you so much. So let's have a look how Harry feels about this article. Is it a puff piece from his agency, or is it something that he wanted out there, or does he have not a clue about the article? We'll find out. We'll ask the cards. What are we saying? Oh, it's a burden. He's carrying a burden. And he's at the end of his tether with it. When you are carrying something and you feel weighed down with something, then I feel like the thing he is carrying is potentially some guilt. We'll see what's crossing over, though. The Fool. He wants a new start. Does he want a new start for him, or is this just an image thing he's trying to do? Like, because if there's an apology, I don't know, man. Ten of Cups, what's underneath it? Happy families. Six of Swords going forward. Potentially he wants to travel. Or there will be some travel with him soon. And we're asking about Catherine. Okay. Let's have a look. Eight of Cups. He wants to walk away, but from what? What's on his mind? King of Wands is in reverse. Four of Swords. Okay, so let me just tell you what's going on. He's trying to create a new start. He needs to have his brand look like Happy Families. He wants to move on with the Six of Swords there. There is potential travel coming up, but we're not talking about travel. It could just be not just physical travel. It could be like changing the narrative, so pushing things along in that sense. The High Priestess, he's going to try and keep things very, very secret and close to his chest. But what's he actually feel about this puff piece? He's angry. He's frustrated. He feels excluded. He wants to burn the place down. What's surrounding this puff piece is, of course, his inheritance. Who is he? He's taking time out at the minute, but his inheritance, his legacy, if you will, the royals and aristocracy, especially anywhere, but especially in Britain, because that's where I'm from and that's what I know, most are very tied to their titles and their statuses and their patronages. They take a great deal of pride in it. Of course, Harry didn't believe that he would leave the royal family and have to give all that up. He thought he could keep it on because he always has got his way in the end. So he's been told no. And this article to me is all about him saying, look, I just want a nice family and everything. But he's also reminding people that he is related to Catherine and wants to say, oh, we reached out to her and have this kind of light there. Like, oh, we've seen the error of our ways. Well, what's he hoping with this article? He's hoping with this article that people will see he's struggling with his mental health and he is stressed out, and keep pushing him away is cruel. It's quite strange though with that, because we also have a gentleman called Mr. Thomas Markle Sr. Now, Mr. Thomas Markle Sr. has had things that could have ended his life. He's had 2 heart attacks and a series of strokes. And strokes are no joke. My dad had strokes when I was younger, and they do take it out of someone. They really do. Fortunately, my dad was all right, but it put him out of action for a good 6 months. And Harry is trying to make it all about him. The Knight of Cups leaving the situation. We are going to get to Harry trying to be more jovial and more well-rounded and just come from a place of love. I am so heart-centered. Look at me. I want to be. He's going to try and come back that whole cheeky chappy Harry, rather than the I've got several chips on my shoulder. I think I'm better than all of you, but I have an inferiority complex and I'm angry Harry. So he's going to try and do that. The High Priestess coming up suggests that there is some secrecy needed around this situation. I don't think he has written to Catherine. I think they're using this as some kind of they're using this as some kind of puff piece to make themselves look more human, if you will. Let's have a look. I'm going to do Meghan's cards on this, because Meghan's cards usually have the details, if you will. And then I will pull some for our beautiful, beloved, Her Royal Highness Catherine, Princess of Wales, as well. Some secrecy going on with this boy. How does Meghan feel about this article? Ten of Wands in reverse. Boundaries. Okay. They're overstepping boundaries. 3 of Wands, 3 parties working together. These, what's crossing over Harry was the Fool wanting to start something new. I feel like this is Harry trying to I'm trying to do something here. But Meghan is like, do it. She is working with other people across waters to try and start something new. And when I mean across waters, it could be somebody in Europe, the UK, Australia, Canada, New Zealand. It's somebody who's not necessarily in the country. So there is definitely a push that they want to do. They want to show how they want to overuse Catherine's health in a way to triangulate the media. But we still have a fractured relationship with the royals, and we just want things to come out nicely. Let's have a look. Three of Swords. Yeah, I think she's really wounded by her father's article. A narcissist, when they're wounded, it's not like us when we get upset, like normal people when we get upset about stuff. This is because she feels damaged by the family relationship. She feels damaged by the way Catherine is more and more popular than she is, and she feels absolutely damaged because she's been humiliated. Yet again, she sees her father as an embarrassment. She sees her family as an embarrassment. She sees the royals as an embarrassment. Let's have a look what's underneath. The Lovers in reverse. You've got to get this sorted out, Harry, or I'm definitely cutting ties with you. There is no healing. The Lovers upside right, up straight up, is a very healing card. A very, very healing card. So I feel like Meghan's involved in this puff piece, and while Harry is just like, we'll reach out, she doesn't want any healing. She wants a bigger rift. They don't want healing. They want to kind of like isolate. So I really think this article is more about them than anything else. Page of Pentacles there. That is indicative of the invisible children. bearing in mind that recollections may vary, how many they are and how they got here. Okay, the Page of Pentacles leaving the situation. Can't use Archie as a, or the invisible kids as a will they won't they thing. Will they won't they will. I feel like they're using Archie to kind of as a carrot, and the children as a carrot for His Majesty, but they don't use that with poor Thomas Markle, do they? They just, you're no relevant, you're not relevant, you're not famous. Well, he is famous now, but you're not famous, and he, bless him, he won't have like silly money. It's three working together. Four of Wands is in reverse. Harry is really angry because he's not getting a reaction. So they're going to start trying to do stuff where puff pieces are a little bit nicer. The Four of Wands is in reverse. They are not doing well. Meghan isn't doing well. Things are not going her way. Again, that Four of Wands is on her mind more than anything else. She's worried about being unsuccessful. She's concerned about being unsuccessful. So this puff piece is really to garner sympathy and remind everybody that they are indeed attached to the royal family. The Seven of Wands is a defense. They'd attack when they say they're under defense. The Seven of Wands, they are going to ruffle some feathers. They really are. They are going to do something stupid. It could be further links come out with the squad. 10 of Swords, she wants it over it, but she also wants Catherine gone. I just want to say that. And a Two of Swords there, weighing things up, opportunities. We have the Chariot in reverse there. So we are coming up towards Queen Camilla's birthday. She's Cancerian. William is also Cancerian. So the Chariot, as well as meaning movement and control and freedom and breaking through something, it's also a sign when it's in reverse of stagnancy, and astrologically speaking, it responds to the sun sign of Cancer. So they may have something very well planned for William, or she has something planned for William, or definitely Queen Camilla, with the High Priestess arriving here for Harry at that juncture of what's coming next. We could get something a little bit more woo. I know we've been saying it for a while from the Harkles, or maybe Harry's going to tell us all about ayahuasca and microdosing with magic mushrooms or something. I don't know, something like that. But potentially what we have here is them trying to be very subtle about what they want and almost having this kind of ethereal vision. However, that Chariot in reverse and the cards that Megsy's got, it's very, very, very telling that this is indeed just a puff piece. She wants to further separate, antagonize, and wind up the royal family. She wants Catherine ruined and stabbed in the front, according to the cards, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. This isn't good, guys. Let's have a look how Catherine is, more importantly. Right, when I do Catherine readings, she asked for privacy. So what I'm going to do, this will do with every Catherine reading, is I'm going to say, I want to know nothing about this lady's health. I just want to know what she feels about this certain situation. Harry's letter. Childhood is in reverse on the bottom of this deck as well. Expect to hear some nonsense about childhood from both Harry and Meghan, and a misremembering of their time in childhood. It sounds like we're going to be getting in another installment of, do you know I wrote a letter to Procter & Gamble when I was 11 and I blah blah blah, I did blah 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 blah, and I did this and I did that. It's going to be coming, guys. I mean, honestly, I have dreams about that certain letter. I have dreams. Thank God for dishwashers, so nobody. For those of you who use dish soap, I'm really glad we've got a dishwasher so they don't get triggered every time we use dish soap. Like, oh my God. Never mind. Moving on. Catherine, how you doing, girl? Let's have a look. Some of these are the wrong way around. Let me put them back in right. Catherine, have you had a letter from the Dun Prince? The cards are saying no. But would you say yes? Catherine, when we're asking this energy, please be aware that we are not asking for any details around your physical health. Thank you, guides. Strength in reverse. And this is the tea, guys. This is the tea. Meghan knows that Catherine is onto her. And that's why Catherine's all straight through her. And Meghan never gets that. She's never met somebody who's just looked at her and went, grifter. So that whole Bill Simmons thing was probably, I would imagine that William and Catherine were quite amused by that because, yeah, grifters. The Strength card in reverse, the Leo card in reverse. Now, this could be indicative that Catherine is more concerned because Princess Anne fell off a horse or had an accident with a horse yesterday, which was Monday, the 24th of June. However, we have got Wands, and we're talking about Harry and Meghan, the Queen of Wands, or indeed the Strength card is a Leo. So Catherine is just like, oh, they're doing a puff piece. Nonsense. I think she's very aware that they're going to try and do things like that. The Five of Swords, the details. I don't think that these letters, if they ever wrote a letter to Catherine, or if they ever emailed Catherine, or if they ever tried to phone Catherine, I feel like with that Five of Swords there, somebody is taking things and saying, she doesn't need to see that. She doesn't need to see this. She doesn't need to see that. And yeah, she's very protected. So there, as far as she's seen, there's no letter here straight away. And she thinks, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, that this is just a con by Megatron. Definitely. And she thinks it's just all about Meghan. She thinks this is Meghan trying to make moves. So we have got the Six of Swords here underneath, and we have got the Queen of Wands above. The Six of Swords underneath suggests to me that she's put all the pieces together and she's able to move on with stuff. I think Catherine has been known for some time that Megxie and Harry and all of those gremlins are all the same, or all kind of coming from the same pot. So she knows. And we've got the Queen of Wands there above. Again, Queen of Wands could well be Princess Anne as well. So I would suggest that maybe Catherine's thinking of Princess Anne as well, because she is a Leo. However, she knows this. This is indicative to me of knowing that Megxie and Harry are just trying to insert themselves somehow. The Five of Cups. There is some upset and there is some regrets there. But that's leaving the situation. So I think she's been obviously in a very emotional place for a while with everything that's been going on. But she seems to move past that. I think the Trooping the Colour weekend, I think she had a big energy surge. I think she's doing okay. And I just mean that on an energetic level. I don't know anything. I'm not going to delve into the rest of that. The Five of Cups leaving. She has some regrets when it comes to Harry and Meghan. And one of those regrets could be ever meeting them, to be honest with you, or not calling it out sooner. The Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords, interesting. She is going to find herself, because the Eight of Swords in reverse, breaking free from this. What I feel like has happened to Catherine this year, and I know this is going to sound weird, but please hear me out. I believe that Catherine has had this illness, and this illness is getting her to reconstruct and take time out and reapproach. I wish it would have happened a different way, but it is what it is. I see herself becoming more free, finding her way out of situations that pre-illness would have thrown her more, but I honestly think that this is making Catherine even more stronger. Like the Queen Mother, after King George died, the Queen Mother became stronger and stronger in that way. And I really feel like Catherine, this illness is defining, because it's making her change the way she looks at certain things. And there's a breakthrough. I think she's on a journey, and she's moving farther away from this regret and upset that she feels about how the Harkles went. I think that's done. I think she's completely got it out of her system, because when you think about it, everyone has regrets over some family members, and like they will go, oh, I wish that hadn't worked out this way, I wish they hadn't done that way, even if they are brothers-in-law, sisters-in-law, whatever they are, you still kind of go, okay, you know, wish it hadn't ended like that, but never mind. Yeah, every family's got at least one thing like that. Here we have got the Six of Pentacles, give and take. She's still taking it easy. She's thinking about her work she has to do afterwards, what she's doing, what she's going to do and make the most impact. So she's more focused on that than what's going on online. Let's put it like that. I don't think her and William pay too much attention, to be honest. And here we have, surrounding her right now, we have that Empress energy. Catherine is so protected, so absolutely protected. She's busy thinking right now and planning and doing things, saying, I've got to be able to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. But we have a matriarchal energy around her. I believe that will be, of course, Carol Middleton. She will be there to support her daughter. We also have the energies and spirits of Diana, Princess of Wales, and of course her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II are definitely around protecting Catherine. Massively so. Massively so. And I feel like even though she's had children, she really feels like a mother, and she's also gone like she's evolved since, not that she needed to. Everyone thought she was great and perfect before, but Catherine has really kind of like taken it all in, and something has changed in Catherine, and I don't think that's a bad thing. There was nothing there to change, but I feel like there's this new depth and new resilience there. Page of Knight of Pentacles in reverse, even. Still worried a bit about Harry. As the Devil. She's still worried a bit by Harry. There are going to be more obsessive people with Catherine when it comes to later in the year. We have got the Devil there. There is going to be some more issues for Catherine now. I don't mean physical issues. I mean when it comes to the Harkles, I feel like they're going to try and ramp things up on her. Like the Sucrose Squad and all of that stuff. However, she has got massive amounts of support. She is over it. She doesn't believe it. She just thinks that this is coming from a Markle camp, a more PR Markle exercise. That Devil concerns me. What she's most concerned about, though, is the Dumb Prince. She still worries for him, and that is the hook in. That is a hook in for a lot of them. I think she's compassionate, and she thinks, oh my goodness, what's that dumb one going to do next? But that devil here is somebody who's going to become unhingedly obsessed with Catherine, Princess of Wales. I wonder if she's going to get, I hope not. So put some prayers of protection and support up. This current timeline suggests that there is obsessiveness. Now, this could be coming from the Harkles camp, or it could be some random stalker person, somebody who's overly fixated on Catherine, you know, turning up in London, turning up around places, that kind of thing. It's going to be, there is somebody, a corrupt element coming in as well. So I'm wondering if this could be like online stalking, online whatever, but there's something coming in there, an obsessive behavior. And I don't think Catherine's going to be obsessed herself. I feel like there's an obsessive behavior coming in around Catherine. So yeah, controlling behavior. And I think it's something to do with all of the bots, which leads back to the Harkles, of course. Let me know what you think. She seems okay. The other two, Harry's just, this is a puff piece, and he's going to turn around and say, but I just want my family back. And Meg's is using it to triangulate the fact that she is still a princess. Well, not a princess, a duchess. And she's now a princess of somewhere in Nigeria. So yeah, there's a lot of it. There's a lot going on. But there we go. That is what I have got for the cards for you today. Let me know if there's any readings you'd like me to do. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I hope you've had a good one, and I'll see you all really soon for some more. Bye, everyone.